Hey everybody, John here. So I made a video about a year ago discussing how I thought we were heading towards a civil war, and boy, we are in the throes of something now. So I want to sort of give an update. I want to tell you, if you're a prepper, I think this is what you've been prepping for. I'm sorry to say I don't think that California is going to slide off into the ocean, and I don't think that Yellowstone is going to turn into some sort of giant super volcano and blow up. I don't think that's the case, but no worries. If that's what you were prepping for, well, now you've got something because it's happening now. And I'll tell you, we are in the throes of history-making events almost every day, and there is shit coming down the pipe that people don't even consider as being related to what's going on. But let's couple quick thoughts. Trump keeps saying that the economy's great and the stock market's great and pointing out how great that is. And yet the exchange rate, the American credit rating, and our interest rates on bank notes, CDs, checking accounts, what have you, super low. Historically have never been lower. Unemployment has never been higher except during the Depression, and yet we are right sort of at that same sort of number as well. Now, the other thing to be aware of is the food situation. We had some food shortages and scares in the spring. I think that's coming back, and I think it's coming back in force. And the reason is because nobody's paying attention to what's going on in the Arctic. Let me show you a quick map or a quick diagram of how the ice in the Arctic is plunging. Okay, you're looking for the line that's going basically like this. Okay. So there's that. Now, what that means is that that's going to bring us a shift in weather, and maybe that'll cut seasons short, or extend seasons, or shift seasons. Long story short, the area where we've been growing our food predominantly for the last 100 years is about to really change and take a kick in the ass, okay? And I don't know if that means excessive flooding, or if that means like we're on the verge of another dust bowl or something, but based on what scientists are saying is happening in the Arctic, it's going to reflect itself in our breadbasket. Now, what about these riots and stuff? Yay, okay, they're trying to reform the police and use of force and Black Lives Matter and all that. But the problem is that I don't see an end goal when people will say, yes, that objective has been met, and so now I can go home. No, it doesn't seem to have any sort of end goal in mind. And so I think that what started out as a George Floyd Black Lives Matter thing has now sort of Antifa and anarchist its way into something that looks more like I am really unhappy with the situation, so I want to go reboot this. All right? And part of the problem is that you've got a lot of unemployed people, so I'm angry, I'm unemployed, I'm going to go protest. You've got a lot of people who are worried about this virus stuff. I'm angry with the way this is being held or handled. I'm going to go protest. You got a lot of people who are relying on unemployment money. I'm worried that that's going to run out. I'm going to go protest. So you've got a lot of people with their own issues going and protesting. And like I said, I don't know what the end game is. But I really think we are on the verge of some history-making events here. Now, the idea of a reboot was something that I discussed with a friend today. And the interesting thing is that we do have the possibility to do some major changes at this moment going forward. But I think we're going to waste all that and piss away a unique opportunity that has never presented itself in the world, except maybe when Rome burned. Anyway, so with regards to reboots, it's like we're going to do the soft boot and just pushing the button. And I think what we need to do is yank the cord and just totally restart things. But that's not going to happen. What I worry about is going to happen is we are positioning our federal police force around the country with the idea of preserving federal buildings and stuff. And I think as we get more into the fall and into the winter, and the virus ramps up because of the flu/cold factoring in as well, I think what you're going to see is the government's going to turn around and say, we really need to lock this down now. And lo and behold, they've got federal troops around the country and now can implement martial law a heck of a lot quicker than they could have, let's say, last month. So I think we're on the verge of a soft martial law kind of situation, maybe, but the opportunity certainly presents itself because of the way these troops are being rolled out. I wouldn't put it out of the equation. I think in a year from now, we're all going to be standing on food lines. I think this is really bad. Anyway, that's what I got. Sorry, can't have any happy news. I guess on the happy side, my Bitcoin investment's gone up to $10,500. So there you have it. Okay, keep your powder dry. John out. Bye.